Hello amazing people, welcome back to my channel. How you guys doing? Hope you're all doing great. Today we're going to be doing this very simple cowl kaftan dress. Let's get to it. So here is the print I'm using here, and I'm also using this lace design here. This lace fabric I'm going to be using for the neck design, as you can see from the intro video, just on the yoke part of this outfit. Yeah, so what I'm using here now is a length of 52 inches. That's the length of the gown I'm working with. I'll be adding extra 2 inches of allowance. That will make it 54, right? So I'll be doubling this 54. That's 54 times 2, which makes it 108. Okay, now so what I'm going to be cutting out from my print here is what 108 in length. So along the longer length, I'm just measuring that out. So first of all, I'm measuring about 60 inches. That's where my tape rule ends here. Then after that, I'm left with about 48 more. Yeah, 48 to go. Yeah, so that's it. So once I measure that out, I'm going to be cutting this piece. So the entire length, I will fold it into two, okay, into two equal parts. Then I will now fold it again into 4. So that's how I have my fabric laid down on the table to start working with. Now the first thing I'm going to do now is to take note of the point where I'm going to have that cowl effect. Okay, so from the top of my fabric there, I'm using about 32 inches for that. So from that point to 32 inches, that's where my cowl effect is going to actually stop at, okay? And that's just practically what we really need here. We're not making use of the bust measurement or the waist or even the hip here. No, we're not doing that. So taking note of that line, then I'll come up to the very beginning again and take a slope. I'm using a slope of 1.5 to that edge there. Then I'm also marking out 3 inches at this point. So I'll just go ahead and connect the line. So I have my slope there. So after that, now I'm going to be getting my sleeve opening. That's from that slope line. So I'm going to be using a sleeve opening of about 10 inches actually. So I'll do 10 inches. So by the time I sew it on both ends, I'll be left with 9 for my sleeve opening. Now going back to that lowest point, that's after the where we're going to be creating the cowl effect there. So this time around, I'm going to using my hip circumference, and if I divide it by 4, which is 38 divided by 4, I have about 9.5. So I'm going to add extra 4 inches of allowance there. So this is just to enable movement on the lowest part, okay? So feel free to add the allowance of your choice, but mind you, if it's going to be fitted, then you might have to make a slit on both sides, or you can do it an A-line effect there if you also want, but I'm doing 4 inches here. That's my choice here, okay? Now 4 inches, I'll just take it straight down. Okay, so that's how the lowest part of that point is going to be. Now going back to the upper part, before I'm going to create that cowl curve there, I'm going to go inwards from that sleeve opening. I'm coming in by 0.75. I'm just creating a little bit of armhole curve effect there. Then now from that point, I will now create my curve. So this is what is going to form my cowl shape there. So you can see the way I'm taking that curve, just taking it all the way, and when I get to that end, I just slanted it inwards. Just look at how the curve is going. So as easy as that, guys. We've just drafted the size of this outfit. You won't believe how simple this is. Then we'll come to the top now and take the neckline. I'm using a neck width of 4 inches, okay, and I'll be doing a neck depth of 3 inches. So this 3 inches, this one is going to be for the back neckline. Okay, so I'm going to create that curve. Then for the front, I'm going to do a neck depth of 5 inches, neck width of 4, neck depth of 3 for the back, neck depth of 5 for the front. Of course, this also depends on what you want, guys. Believe it or not, we're done with the entire drafting of this outfit. So I'm just going ahead to cut this out. So you can see I cut out the back neckline first. You can see cutting out my shape here, so you can see how this looks. So I will take off one piece now so I can cut out for the front neckline. And here we have it, guys. Like, we're done with this entire cutting here. We're done. What is left now is to cut out my facing. So I'm using this piece of fabric here. So what I'm practically doing here is just to mark out the same neckline. If you like, you can just place your dress and trace it up. I'm just putting in the same neck width and neck depth. Okay, that's just what I'm doing, but I'm using the length of the facing. I'm making it 3.5. Yeah, I'm doing that 3.5, and this one is for the back facing here. You can see just marking out the same exact neck measurements we have I did that for the back. I'm also going to do the same thing, for the front as well. Okay, so you can see me making my fold here, and also going ahead to mark what the neck width, and also what the neck depth. Okay, so it's a neck width of 4, like I said, and the neck depth of what 5 inches for the front here. So, and also the length of the facing, I made it to be 3.5. So just going ahead to mark that out. It's as easy as that, guys. There's nothing difficult here at all. Yes, so this is the facing I'm going to use to turn out the neckline. Okay, yes, guys, so that's it, guys. We're done with the facing here. Okay, you can see for both the front and the back. So this little lace fabric is what I'm using for the design on the front piece. So you can see what I'm just doing here is also marking out my 3 by 8 inches mark. Okay, you can see me doing that with the 1 inch slope. So that's just what I'm doing here. Then because it's for the front, right, so I'm just going to also impute the same neck width and neck depth as well. Okay, it's as if you're just cutting out a facing here. So it was a neck width of 4, right, and also a neck depth of 5. Okay, so that's just what I'm doing here, just to get the exact shape for the front neckline. Okay, so this side is, so here is just for you to be creative depending on how you want the size of the design to be. So it was actually what 8 inches I used for the wideness of this. Okay, so I decided to increase it a bit to make it what 10 inches. Okay, yes, so this totally depends on what you want, and you can see it's just a straight cut. You can decide to make it curve, whatever it is you want. It's just time for you to be creative here. Okay, yes, guys, so I just want it to be a straight one here, and guys, this is it. So for me, this was actually the length was shorter along the line. Okay, so I had to later increase the length afterwards. That was what I did. Okay, yeah, so feel free to use the length of your choice. So once that was done, I went ahead to just attach it. So this is where it's going to go. You just make a fold or inwards and just stitch it on the 3 sides there. Okay, just a tiny fold there, and of course sew the neckline. So once that is done, you can now use the facing to turn it inwards to make the neckline very neat. Okay, yeah, so this is what you're going to do for the front, and also the same thing, you use the facing for the back neckline as well. So after finishing with the necklines and the neck design, the next thing, of course, is just to join the side. Just place the back piece over the front piece, right side facing each other. Of course, you go ahead and sew the shoulders. After sewing the shoulders, then you now fold the round sleeve there. Just fold it at that point of the armhole there. Then you can now take it down. Take it down following the shape of the curve. Just take it all the way straight down. You repeat the same thing for the other side. Then of course go ahead and hem the lowest points of the dress. And guys, believe it or not, this dress is ready. It's as easy as that, guys. It's that simple. Yes, guys, so once you're done with everything, remember there's a ribbon design there. Yeah, so I'm using this plain satin for that, and this is about 3.5 inches in width. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is to make this fold into 2. I'm just going to sew a straight stitch and turn it all to the right side. Give it a very good press, very important, before making my ribbon design. So I'm just going to quickly demonstrate how this goes. Just make your, after you must have turned your strip, you can see the one picking it on 2 sides. Just make a knot like that, and have it flow down before you attach it. Okay, it's as easy as that. I'll take it over again. Okay, just pick 2 points there like you see me doing. You can see the one bringing the 2 point there. Okay, just go ahead and knot it. Okay, knot it and knot it tight it there, then make it flow. You can make your adjustment and just use your needle and thread to tack it at the center of your neck design. And guys, this outfit is done. It's done, like it's ready to go. That's it, guys, on how to make this beautiful cowl dress. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. If you find this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and also subscribe. Thank you so much to all my subscribers. See you on the next one. Now you do have a wonderful day. Bye.